Hi Dash. I don't know if you caught anything I was just saying, but yeah, can you just confirm for me that the sound and everything is working? Like, can you hear the game and whatnot? I'll fire up a shot. There we go. Okay. So everything's still good. All right, perfect. So the last thing we did is we went raking around in the basement, kept expecting something to attack me, and then nothing did. And it's like, God damn it. Fuck you, Cynthia. Literally nothing happened. Oh, you can't fool me, Cynthia, alright? I know you're not going to do anything.
Shit.
Oh!
Careful, Saga.
Okay, maybe you got me a little, alright? Maybe you got me a little. Alright, I don't like creepy old ladies, alright? It's a thing with me. They remind me too much of myself. Alright, have I got everything in... Is there anything in these drawers? No, I think I've got everything in this room. So yeah, as I was saying, brand new computer setup. I now have... I now have a much more powerful CPU. And so the game is now actually running at almost max settings. And it's hitting pretty consistent 60 FPS. So that's nice. Also, one other thing I learned is what. So I do this thing, right? Hold on, let me adjust my mic. I do this thing in between each stream where I play the game myself and I go and I find all the stuff, right? So I would have gone and got this cult stash that I missed, for example. Unfortunately, it turns out you can't fucking leave. Once you enter the old folks' home, you can't go down this path anymore. She will just turn around automatically, and there are no transportation points like a janitor's room in order to go to Alan's world. So we are stuck here. We are locked in the old folks' home. It is a true nightmare that awaits us all. Ooh, a manuscript page. I'll take that. Yoink.
1988, a face-off between deities on the rim of Cauldron Lake, high above its dark waters. Thunder roared, the old gods facing something even more powerful, something harder to define even. Or, changing the perspective, raving lunatics all, caught up in the frenzy of a shared delusion. The old gods, the corsairs of the Sea of Night, and the Dark One who yearned to stand in between, who had always stood in between, who would soon stand in between. We help you, you stay away from our family, Tor Anderson snarled over the thunder. Yes, until you all come to me, came the answer. That's never gonna happen, shouted Odin. I will take this as collateral, shall you remember our deal, said the Dark One. Blood arched from Odin's face as he fell to his knees. Lightning hit the dark figure on the cliff, and with that, he was gone. Tor rushed to his brother. Are you alright, bro? Effectively blind in that moment, the eye patch covering his left eye, his hand over the now empty socket of his right, blood oozing out of it. Odin cursed. The bastard took the wrong eye.
Did you find the HOD? What is the HOD new? I feel like you're referencing something, but I don't know what you're referring to. Things Stumpy showed us. You're gonna have to remind me, because I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Herald of Darkness. Oh yeah, that was like 2 streams ago. That was weeks ago. Uh, we now need to head back into the place because we now have the power back on. Yeah, no worries. Uh, well, that's the thing, new is you can't spoil people on that because everyone got spoiled on that. Because like the game
Can't
came
open
out
this with my
last
bare
year.
hands.
The game came out last year, and moments like that got put up on YouTube, not just by like creators, but also the developers themselves just put it on YouTube. Okay, yeah. I need to go through the wellness. Do I really have to go all the way around? No, I don't. There we go. I knew there was a side entrance. Oh, new, by the way. So you bought me Deadly Premonition 2, didn't you? On Steam. So that's a game I've owned for years on the Switch. I bought it when it came out, and I'm like, oh man, Deadly Premonition 2. I love the first game. It's the best. I love it. Let's see how the sequel is. Oh, it's legitimately unplayable on the Switch. It's an open world game in which trees are popping in 50 feet ahead of you, and the frame rate is running at less than 15 anytime you're outdoors. It's unbelievably terrible in terms of performance. Yeah. To think it's on the same console that can run fucking Tears of the Kingdom is wild. It's unbelievable. But yeah, now I can play it. So I had to get a mod to fix up a couple issues, but even without it, the PC version is much more playable. It's a bare bones PC port, but it works. Like it runs at 60 and it doesn't have any significant issues. But what stood out to me is like, okay, there's always been a lot of overlap between Alan Wake and Deadly Premonition because they both based their setting and stories on Twin Peaks. Yeah, of course. Well, so was Deadly Premonition 2. It was a Switch exclusive, which was a terrible idea. They could have made it run so much more smoothly on any other console. But anyway, what I was saying was there's a lot of overlap between the series, and it was crazy booting up Deadly Premonition 2 again and going through the intro, and it's like, huh. So this is a sequel made many years later in which you have two protagonists, one of which is a female black FBI agent who is talking to an alternative version of the main character. And the main character is mainly played through flashback sections in a different time period.
I feel like I'm missing
Like,
some
there's a weird
positives
amount of
here.
similarities between Deadly Premonition 2 and this, although they are made years apart.
A lantern. Was Cynthia using it for protection? Did she know about the dark presence?
Oh, she knew
A
everything.
power station. Everyone needs a hobby, I guess.
In the first game, the reason why there's supplies literally everywhere, like guns and ammo and flashlight batteries, is
I'm
because
guessing the
Cynthia
woman
is
in this
leaving supply
photograph was
caches,
not
and
Cynthia's
she's been doing
boyfriend.
so for decades. Oh shit, that's interesting. So that's the Thomas Zane we know, right? But like, I am certain that that's not his original face. So like, I guess the photo has been changed, which we have seen can happen. Like the
There was a
reality can be
romantic,
rewritten
huh?
that way for a very special woman. So Thor, the Viking guy, had a bit of a thing for Cynthia. All right, Tom's lamp is gone. The lamp with the angel on it. You always loved that lamp. Oh, is that the thing that like? That's the same one that Alan uses in his sections. So it's literally Cynthia's lamp, but like with parts of it removed, I guess. All right, Tom's lamp is gone. The lamp with the angel on it. You always loved that lamp. Oh wait, no. What Alan has is like an electric lamp. I'm pretty sure Cynthia is using like an old like oil lantern in her set when in the first game. Lamp with the angel on it. You always loved that lamp. It disappeared from my room. The darkness is here after all these years. It took Tom's lamp. I know it did. The lights are going out more and more. There's no one left to stop it. I can't do it on my own. Not anymore. I have nothing left of Tom now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I need Tom's lamp back. I need Tom back.
The dark presence uses people's memories, their fears to corrupt them.
The shadows are moving. There is no more light, no more lamps. A I can't find my way out of the room. Someone locked the door. Did I lock it? Maybe Tom did. He probably did it to keep me safe. He's such a considerate man. Barbara doesn't deserve him. Tom could do so much better. Where did Tom's lamp go? He used to have it. I guess he took it back. That's fine. It was his after all. The shadows are moving. Did I write that? Nonsense. There are no shadows. It's just us, Tom and I forever. I found something funny while I was down there. A newspaper article from Tom. But it called him a filmmaker. Tom didn't make movies. He was a poet. A magnificent poet. I dug around and found film equipment supposedly also Tom's. What is happening? This isn't right. I know it isn't. Yeah, so she's at least somewhat aware that reality is changing.
Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane. Who is he?
Tom was back. Tom had enemies.
Oh yeah, no, we've established this is not profiling. She's just reading people's minds.
Imagination. The nightmares.
She's literally plucking new information out of thin air, and it is straight up magical.
Weaver, smile.
An old flame. Maybe Tom was taken.
At one point, she actually uses it to have a conversation with one of her relatives, who is like practically comatose right now.
A dam? Was Cynthia into civil engineering?
You could say that. This dam is what was her base of operations in the first game.
Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming.
Alright, let's see.
Cynthia Weaver smiled. Lost without her lantern? Nonsense. Cynthia felt as giddy as a young girl in love. Cynthia had loved Thomas Zane. Tom only had eyes for Barbara. Barbara was bad news. Tom had seen it in the end. Cynthia had been there to comfort him. And when he left, Cynthia waited. Years of waiting. Now Tom had come back to her. They'd be together now. See the world. She'd always dreamed of seeing New York. They were there now in a fancy hotel. She drew a bath. She would become like Barbara. No, better. She sank into dark water. Into Tom. Tom had enemies plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Anything for Tom.
Yeah, so it seems like what happened is that Rose, the girl from the diner, she was affected by the dark place in the first game, and it left its mark on her and was able to continue influence her. And Rose got a job here at the nursing home, and she deliberately sabotaged Cynthia. She got rid of her lamp, she got rid of all of her protections, and the Dark Presence was able to get to Cynthia as well, who was like one of the people mainly dealing with it over the years. Oh, wrong button. That's the button. I'm forgetting how to play it.
Anger's Remorse by Old Gods of Asgard. I need to play it in the jukebox.
The dark water pressed itself into her.
This is such an appropriate callback because, like, the very first thing you do practically in the first game is, like, play a record on jukebox. Although this is going to be a hell of a lot better than fucking Lime and the Coconut. Hi, Chibi. Something's moving around. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Ooh. Okay. That could have gone better. Alright, let's get all my shit reloaded. Take control. The Poet and the Muse. Wait, are they? Oh my god, they're just giving me all the songs. Here's just the full fucking album. I want to just listen to the song, but I know that I need to just go forward. Let that beat drop. I was really hoping the music would stick around. We could have our Mia section from Control. Or like the stage in the first game. Alright. The body of missing youth discovered in flooded bunker. The local girl, Nora Hesberg. So we've heard this name mentioned a couple times. It's one of the things that got changed by reality. Where like people are like, that didn't happen. No, that did happen. And like everyone's confused. The local girl, Nora Hesberg, age 15, who went missing on Saturday of last week, was discovered dead in the sealed underground bunker near Valhalla Nursing Home in Bright Falls. Cause of death has been determined to be drowning. The incident occurred during a gathering of local youths at the bunker. Nora was first reported missing by her parents Sunday morning, when they discovered their daughter had not returned home the night before. The police were contacted and they received a tip to check the bunker from one of the victim's acquaintances. Police are treating the tragedy as an accident. The community mourns the loss of its young member. Alright, what's in here? Oh, that replaces the thing I literally just used. You know what? Because using these in combat is just not a good idea because they're too slow. So I'll use it now. Alright, is there anything else for me to pick up? Yes. Now, because this is an overlap, there is no map. So I have to just carefully canvass areas if I want supplies. And anything I don't pick up in the overlap is just gone forever. You can't ever come back here.
Mommy, what are you doing? Help me, please. This isn't real.
Beware the drowned lady. Beware the drowned lady. Beware the Get some new material!
This place. Am I
Wait a
going in
minute.
circles?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Ah! Possible fucking space. See, this is why they won't give you a map. Actually, no, I take that back. I see that like that would stop them, but they use impossible space even in the overworld where you do have a map. And like you can like keep opening it and see where your marker is, and it does just stop making sense. That corridor that turns you around makes it super obvious where like the arrow just starts facing the wrong direction. Okay, that was stupid. I heard him coming. I should have been ready for that. Hey, right on time. I apologize for screaming like a little bitch. That was probably way too loud. Alright, let's get the power on. Oh.
The wall just disappeared. The light did that?
Yeah, we've been using this mechanic with Alan for a while, but this is the first time it's appeared here. Alright, is there anything in this corner? Nope. There we go, there's something. Yeah, the entire room has changed.
Closer. Destroy them. The only way.
This is the same room I was in before, so we've looped. It is the exact same room because, like, the containers are still opened.
It's a loop, like the others. I
Well,
need to reach the center.
okay, something's happening. So yeah, this is overlapping with the hotel level for Alan.
She's here.
Alright, I see this trick. Turn around. Actually, I should have the shotgun equipped. In a space this confined, I should be using the shotgun. No, not that. Where do I go? You know what? Let me try running down here for a bit, because maybe that needs to happen in order for it to transition.
A dead end.
Okay. Okay, so it's not the same. And now the area behind me is probably transformed. I'm starting to learn how to work with the game's bullshit logic. This is the Sierra Games of impossible space.
Oh, back here again.
Let's try this way. Okay, this looks new. It's pretty hard to tell in a concrete bunker. Video games. We can do anything. We can create any kind of fantastical space you can imagine.
He has to be nearby.
But it has to involve a sewer and a bunker. We have these concrete wall assets. We need to use them. Okay, this is a pretty big area. I feel like something's going to attack me. Yeah, still need bolt cutters. I think that's what was in that cabinet. So if I can get that open, then I can finally get those. Actually, that's a thought, because we're in the overlap, right? That's part real, part darkness. I'm just thinking, like, man, you know, I need to get through these fucking chain link fences. I need to get through these locks. How can I do that, you know? Like, I mean, I suppose I could go to the local hardware store and buy some bolt cutters, but nah, let's go to this fucking hell dimension crossing between spaces and solve a puzzle. That'll get me some common tools. Gotta go to the 9th circle in order to find the screwdriver. Oh, we got the key. Sorry, I have something in my eye. Yeah. Well, you know, Mr. Scratch himself would have gone there and he would have bought all the tools and then he would have spread them out into all the overlaps like a fucking villain setting up a Zelda dungeon. Alright, now if I turn the lights out, the cabinet should come back. Actually really surprised that nothing attacked me. Oh, that's blocked off. Hold on. That leads back down that way. So no, not that. I do need to go back through the destroyed wall. And then if I turn this light out, then I should have the door with the bolt. Fucking knew it. You want it? You want it? Oh, fuck, I missed. Damn, she is huge. They've done these to block my exit, but I don't think I need to go back that way. So let's just proceed forward. Actually, let's check out what this room is before we use the bolt cutters. You know, this box here has reminded me of something for the stupidest reasons possible. So there's a VR game called Into the Radius. It's designed to play like Stalker, but in VR. It's really good, but I played it on the Quest version because the PC version is a fucking performance nightmare with my old rig. And so I re-downloaded it to see, hey, can it run better with the new CPU? And it can. And it's now fairly functional. I'll probably stream it at some point. But the reason I bring it up is because I'm remembering one of the problems with that version of the game is that if you have body turned on, as in you can look down and see a full, like, virtual body, then you can't open these boxes. You reach down and you're supposed to grab the lid and pull them, and you just can't do it if you have a body. It's a really stupid bug that has just persisted across multiple updates. And I don't know why it's the case. I think the crazy thing is that, like, I went back to the Quest version, and on Quest 3 you can also turn on body, because it's a bit of a performance, like, hike to be able to have a full rendered body. And it has the exact same bug. So it's just something about the physics really doesn't like you trying to open those boxes by hand when you have a physical body, as if it's getting in the way. Can you tell I wanted to be a game tester? Alright, am I in another infinite loop? Nope, nope, there's a new area. I take that back. We're right back at the beginning. Oh, the box is gone. It is a dumb bug. And like I said, I think it's a physics thing. Well, maybe not. Maybe physics is not the right word. It's probably more collision. But, like, it's just something. It's some quirk of, like, the objects pressing against each other. Like, part of the problem is that, like, you crouch down to get close enough to actually grab the object, and you start being physically pushed away from it because your, like, body's hitbox is too large.
Back again. Gotta go deeper.
Collision box, I should say. Is that a term? I don't know. I like to think I know what I'm talking about, but I've never actually worked as a games tester. Alright, that... I mean, okay, I was gonna say, oh no, boss fountain, but, like, no, there's not actually that many supplies in here. Alright, nothing in here.
Tor!
Oh. So she caused a transition there. So he's in another space. Oh, I see. So the light was on before, but it's now disabled. So I need to get the power back on so that I can change this
Cynthia's
environment
changing the
back.
overlap, trying to stop me.
Saga! Where are you? Can you hear me? It's so dark. Oh, I'm sorry, kiddo. The hag tricked me.
You took Tor. I'm here to take him back. I need to get the lights on to reach him.
Saga!
Oh. Something's in the water.
She's trapped me at the bottom. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Oh, fuck.
Shit. Where'd she go?
Sorry.
Okay. Lesson learned. Stay out of the water. Alright, I think I need to get over to that doorway. That's why there's all these platforms I can climb up onto.
She's coming.
So she get... I forget what game it is. Oh, it's Amnesia 1. It has this exact monster where it only exists under the water. And so you have to like hop and jump across platforms. And you can only stay in the water for a little while before it starts chasing you.
I can't stay in the water.
Okay, yeah, use as many platforms as you can. That should keep resetting her, I think. Giving me a lot of healing items.
Shit. I gotta get out of the water.
A lot of fucking healing items. If I get overloaded, I'll probably just use one just to clear some space. Oh, that looked a little weird. I like how when she's like turning on the generators, she's like paranoidly like looking behind her every time. Oh, definitely. I don't remember if Alan does that in the first game. I don't think he does. Okay, I think we've got what we need. We can turn the power on now. And Ray says, let there be fucking light.
It's cold. Dark. I can't see a goddamn thing.
Alright, nothing down there. What? Actually, make sure. Yeah, nothing.
You can apologize to him yourself. Tor!
I know it's to signal that you're safe, but like the safe zone lights are like so oppressive. Like they're bright enough that they cause your vision to start hazing out as if you're in danger, but this means safety in this game. Whoa. Fuck. Oh. Oh boy, jeez.
You again. The FBI. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Where are you? Is this coming from the dark place when you were still trapped? I have the clicker. We can finish this.
Without the clicker. You can help. You must find it.
I already have it. I can get it to you. But I have to understand. Did you write Logan into the story?
Lad's in danger. I need to get back. I'm writing a story. It's the only way.
Then change the story. If this is the past, if this is you still in the dark place, then you can do that, right? You cannot write her in. She's my daughter, goddammit! Logan is in the story. I can get him to change it. I have the clicker. I'll make him change it now. He had no right to do this to Logan. To my family. Tor,
Oh, fucking hell.
are you okay?
Hey, you took your sweet time to come save your grandpa, huh?
Nice attitude. A family trait?
You're right. Sorry. Thanks for helping out an old bastard like me.
That's my job. Now, I've got some questions for you.
Of course you do, sweetie pie. And I got answers.
Look in the mirror, the cobweb of my soul, on my face forever, seeking to be whole, driven by passion.
Oh, skip this. Also, motherfucker, every goddamn time. Shift F3. Do not disturb. I hate you so much, Epic. Fuck you. Wait, now my mouse won't get off the screen. Okay, there, it's fixed.
We need to talk.
Damn right. Lots for me to explain. But not here. The night's got ears. We can have our talk in your head. You have a room there, right?
How do you know about that?
I'm your grandfather. What don't I know?
Not to get seduced by creepy old ladies, apparently. It has been established that the brothers are dirty old men, so I guess, you know, it's in his nature. It was never not gonna happen. All right, profiling. Tor, talk to me.
You know about my mind place? How is that possible?
We all have the power. Find the truth. Damn right I do. Odin already told you you're a seer. You can gaze into their heads, see the truth. See past the lies.
Yep,
Past this
just telling us
bullshit
outright.
horror story. Us Andersons aren't bound by it. You can fight it. Don't be the story. Make the story.
It's true. I am a seer. I have a power. My mind place is more than I thought it was. This isn't my intuition. I'm seeing their thoughts. Is this why I know the truth about Logan? Or everyone else forgot?
Yeah, I kind of figured Dash, because from what I understand,
You
you've
said you
seen
were
the
my
entire
grandfather.
game, haven't you?
If that's true, why wasn't I told about you?
You were part of our fucked up family way before this horror story. I was a shitty fucking dad to Freya. Your mom didn't deserve that. Not one bit. Things were said and done. Not a day goes by I haven't regretted it. But that fucking father of yours didn't make things any easier. I know Freya is gone. So I need to apologize to you. I am sorry, Saga.
I can see he's sorry. Mom said she didn't want anything to do with my grandfather. And that my father died before I could remember. It all matches. Tor and Odin are part of my family. You said you were a shitty father to my mom. Is that why she left?
Freya never looked back. My girl was strong. Freya always thought our powers had a dangerous side. Odin and me did fuck with things that should not have been fucked with. Your mom had common sense. She raised you right. Kept you safe. I'm not surprised she didn't tell you about the Anderson power.
She was always protecting me.
Well, it didn't help because I became an FBI agent and I'm still
She
using
called
it.
make-believe. I wish she'd been more honest with me. At least towards the end. Mom wouldn't talk about my father. You knew him?
Some doors are better left closed. Your dad was a
Are we,
complicated
wait,
bastard.
are we trying to imply
Always
that
thinking
Mr.
too many
Door
steps
is her
ahead.
father?
That's not how we work. There was trouble, and then he was gone. I didn't handle it well. Freya didn't want anything
Mr.
to do
Door
with me
did
after
say
that.
you involved somebody I care about, and I
can't blame
thought
her.
maybe he meant the
I
Quantum
never knew
Break
my
guy,
dad or my mom's family.
but he could be talking about
So many
Saga.
broken relationships in my past. I won't lose mine. With Logan. With David. I won't stop until they're safe. I have the clicker. Can I use it to save my daughter?
An amp. Get your guitar roaring and your drums crashing. Blow reality's eardrums. Just the light switch isn't enough. It's Tom's story we're dealing with, so he's gotta be the one to rewrite it. After that's done, he can flick that switch to bring the whole thing home, baby.
Yeah,
I can't use the clicker without Wake.
oh, they're talking about Wake.
Meaning Wake.
Are you sure about
He
that?
needs to rewrite the story first. I can't stop the horror story without him.
Because Alan did not write the story, Scratch did, who is currently masquerading as Thomasean. And it really is all here. And there's one missing. There's actually 5 out of 6 here. Alright, let's fill out the case board.
Don't need to go over all this again. Tor's here, in the overlap. Gotta find him and get the fuck out.
11 out of 14. Are you talking about the various artists? Yeah, there's more songs to be found, but there's one more Asgard song specifically.
Wake wrote Logan into the story. He had no right to use her like this. There is still time to make him fix it. I won't give him a choice.
Ah, so now they're being turned against each other because of Scratch's machinations. Fact versus fiction. Clues 8. Background case. According to Wake, the story changing people's memories. Alright, that's all that cleared out. Do I have enough? No, I have 2. I do not have enough fragments to upgrade
Thanks
anything.
for telling me this, Tor. I need to go find Wake. To stop this.
The old gods of Asgard will be ready to help. Me and my bro will bring the rock when you need it. Remember, your daughter is alive. Just kept from you by this bullshit horror story.
I needed to hear that.
Yeah, yeah, thanks, Grandpa. You know, just don't break your hip.
About me, kiddo. I'll drag my sorry ass over to Oz. 2 shots of the Andersons' finest. Fix us both up. See you soon, son.
This is a honestly kind of pointless
The
shortcut.
FBC is holding Wake at the sheriff's station.
Yes, he
I need
is.
to make Agent Estevez understand.
I like the
They
idea.
have Wake and I have the clicker.
I like the
We have to
idea.
work together to stop this.
I like the idea that like Tor is
Casey,
such a fundamental.
Do
Okay,
you
yeah.
read me,
I'm
Casey?
gonna have to just let her finish speaking.
Damn it. Where are you, Casey? He better be okay.
You have a bingo board.
Focus, Saga. Get to the station. To
No,
Wake.
not board. Bingo roller. I like the idea that he is such a fundamentally dishonest individual and like incapable of being emotionally vulnerable. That like the only way I could get the truth out of him is not by just talking to him. We had to have like a psychic link communication. We had to talk in our minds instead of just using our words.
Those Andersons were making trouble again. Where are those 2 anyway? They should be here cleaning up
I guess that could be
mess.
true. How you doing? Have you just been wearing a towel all night? Alright, now, am I missing anything? Dr. Bullcutters. Oh yeah, there's the flooded area to the south. Quickly step inside the visitor center for that map. Alright, so my goal is investigate the flooded area or go to the sheriff's station. Okay, I need to step further away because it's still giving me the internal map. Okay, so I really want those stashes. If I go to the sheriff's station, that's going to progress the story. So I should do the flooded area first, actually. Okay, let's do the flooded area. We normally don't. This is the kind of thing that I always skip and do on my own time. Okay, it's lucky for me that she can still cut the covered part on the reverse side. A less generous game would be like, no, you've got to do this from the other side. Even though you could just reach in, you could just grab the chain and like twist it around. I think the flooded area is up here. Yeah, here we go. Anything on this gazebo? I think that's where the manuscript page was. Okay, that's kind of funny. Like, it's referring to it as the flooded area, right? And yeah, I'm sure it was flooded. But that wasn't the reason I couldn't go there. It's because I needed bolt cutters. Flooded or not, I couldn't get in there. Alright, let's get everything reloaded. Oh, I used all my handgun ammo. Holy shit, that is pretty. Look at that. Alright, let's see. Yeah, there's a cold stash down here.
Another cult box.
It would, yeah. Let's see. I need the screwdriver. No? Oh, I need a key. Normally the arrows point you towards the key. So that's there. Damn, that looks good. You know what? Give me a second. User interface. There we go. That looks better. There we go. And there's my thumbnail taken care of for this section. All right. So let's find... Yeah. Oh, yeah, that reminds me, actually. There was something I was going to tell you guys about. So the other day, I was up just all night because I was thinking about something and it was keeping me busy. And I was trying to figure out, it's like, where is the sun gone? And then it dawned on me. So anyway. I'm gonna regret that one, Leah. Alright, you can't hide from the trees. We are everywhere. I know I know that it's meant to be like a vague threat, like, you know, we are the cult of the tree, we are everywhere. It's like, but it just makes it sound like the trees are gonna come alive like ropers. I mean, you're not wrong, Dash, because like I feel like at least once when me and Nid were playing Halo, that was an incentive for him to attack me. Okay, so we're done with this spot. There might be something over in this corner. Yeah, there is. Okay, yeah, I think we get the picture with that. Pat has completely lost his mind. You know, I've been thinking about it, and I think I figured out what's going on with the disappearances. So I don't think that many people actually went missing in 2010. I think the horror story has made it so that retroactively a bunch of people went missing and became taken, and people like Pat can still remember the original reality where those people are still around, but everyone else is convinced that they have been gone for years. That's why he has vivid memories of Wendy Davis selling beef jerky as recently as last week. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. I think there's a staircase leading down. Yeah. Can I just drop off here? Yes, I very awkwardly can. No. Oh. Oh. That was weird. I couldn't drop off properly. She was kind of getting stuck in place as like she slid down it. You're not still mad about the fucking dawning on me joke, are you? Can see it. I have a feeling I'll find out. Ah, generator. Here we go. Now we can turn this into a safe zone. Wait. Hold on. I want to test a theory. Okay, so let's look around this place. Do we see a shoebox? I definitely do not see a shoebox. I don't see a shoebox. I don't see a puddle. I do not see a coffee. No worries, Dash. I think these work like the overlap, where the light is actually changing with the contents. Yep, that wasn't there before. Nor was that. And there's the shoebox.